And we are live. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. You guys can probably see my mic actually. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. Should be good now. You guys can see some stuff in the background, but just because I'm moving stuff around. What's up, boys? Good morning, Shay. What's up, Darian? Can you guys hear me just fine? Should be good. Like audio should be good. Crispy. I'm getting a better mic, so don't worry. This will be replaced by hopefully tomorrow. I ordered it a couple days ago. I'm waiting for it to come in. Yeah, all good to clear. And then background is going to be completely different. You guys will see. Got a camera coming in as well. You guys will be seeing me from that angle instead of this camera. So it'll be good actually. I was just reviewing the trade from this morning actually. I had to take some time to come back and review the trade from this morning. Excuse me. That we took during the live stream. See if I can find it. It was actually, I don't think I could see. It was actually, do we get lab background question mark? Yeah, it'll be something different. It'll look cool. It will be lab related. I will say that. 26429, I think it was. 24629. So, I mean, this morning we had, what did we have? Let me change a couple things here. You guys know how I feel about my colors. Haven't even been able to pick a color actually, which sucks. But I think either that one or that one might look good. Anyways, this morning was really interesting because ES really failed to get below the 333s. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly do the recap here. Um, so it was this 15-minute internal that we failed to close below. We get the live background. And thinking about that, man. I'm thinking about what I want to put back there. By the way, if you are watching on X, head over to youtube.com/at thelab.live. Um, can't see your comments on YouTube, so make sure to do that. Let me just quickly repost this, get that up. How are you guys doing? How did everybody do this morning session? How did you guys do? What is going on? There you go. Do you ever pair the 30 with the 3 No, I don't. But I know of people that do. I know Leo really likes it. I know he really likes it. God, I don't know. Can't think of anybody else. But yeah, personally, like I don't pair it that way. But if it works for you, it works for you, you know? So we had here internal range, sweep of the previous candles low there. X X marks the spot, boys. X marks the spot. And then on top of that, we also had a super large divergence with ES. I think this morning it was. If you take a look at both NQ and ES on the hourly, you'll see the divergence here. So NQ came down back below the 5 a.m. candle, whereas ES actually did not. So interestingly enough, yeah, I'm cooking. What's up, Element? Got it, guys. Give me a second while I cook this up. Cook. Beam me up, just beam me up. Just beam me up. Internal range, external, divergence with the low. This is going to look absolutely beautiful. So that was at 15. Then we head over towards E1. What was this? Trying to remember where I entered off of. What was my entry here? Why why are we in demo on the live stream? Because I'm doing a recap of my trade this morning. 473. 473. Huh? Oh, I see. Okay. 473. No, it can't be. Am I reading this wrong? Is it 493? Oh no, it's 473. Okay, I see. So yeah, I was trying to frame that external. My entry was at around 429. Um, God, I'm trying to piece together. I guess I could just go log back into my trade of eight. Ah, yeah. My brother. My brother. Hello. Yeah, we took a couple trades this morning actually. Um, Went pretty well. They went pretty well. How about you? Did you take any trades this morning, Nat? What do we think of the 10-second chart? Sensational. Ah, yeah, you guys are seeing me cook this up in real time. Sensational. Can I delete this? Truthfully, whatever happened to horizontal charts, man? Truthfully, whatever happened to horizontal charts? I want to know. Beautiful stuff this morning, man. Looking back at it. Are you live in LA? Nah, dude. I'm in Florida. Why would you make the assumption that I'm in LA? Is it because of Leo? It's my brother. I'm in LA. Alex would die being an LA trader. Yeah, dude. Can't do that. The hair? Oh man. Is that a compliment? I'm gonna take that as a compliment, man. I appreciate that. How many people, let's see. Guys, if you are watching on X, head over to the lab, youtube.com/@thelab.live. Subscribe, like, um, what else is in my script? Nah, just kidding. You guys are funny. Okay, anyways, let's look at current price action. Let's take a look at current. Okay. Well, it looks like we're just literally skyrocketing for the highs. What's gold doing? Gold is not doing much. I got absolutely blasted through on these gold puts. I wanted the continuation into the lows. Silly me, silly me. It was completely my fault. I did not look at the fact that we had already swept the previous weekly low. I thought we were still above it. It was a completely idiotic mistake on my part. But it is what it is. We do what we do. We live how we live. And that's life, to be honest. But Leo and I came on this morning. We absolutely crushed it. Was a wonderful, wonderful morning. But yeah, indices are just skyrocketing right now. So 15 second shenanigans. What's your payout goal this year? I typically measure my goals by quarter. A successful quarter for me is 25K in payouts or options or live account, just 25K flat. I think I think setting monetary goals for each month can be kind of destructive to a certain degree. New all-time highs. Come on, Alex. Um, so yeah, I think uh I think having monthly goals can be kind of like slightly destructive if you don't really know how to manage it. And I like when I had monthly goals, I would really rush into things. So I measure my goals in quarters. Just beam me up, just beam me up. So, yeah. What about you? You guys have any questions about my model at all? I know I just kind of broke down the model really quickly there, but just beam me up. Your model is based on ICT? Yeah. Hey Alex, would you please resend the link of the notes on your models? How do you approach all-time high situations like today with your model? Deviations. I'll expand on that. Push the like button, guys. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate you. Listen to Mel, guys. Smart guy. Yeah, yeah. Let me send it. Perseverance Dreamer. Let me send this to you guys right now. I'll send it over again. Sorry, I was just making sure I got this post up of this morning's trade. Repetition does indeed make perfection. I'm so indecisive when it comes to chart colors. That's just me being honest. I am so indecisive when it comes to chart colors. Let me get this over to you. Um, see if I can find these notes. Alex's overall notes, I actually shared them this morning. Share, copy link, viewer. Anyone with the link can view. Okay, should be that one. I just put it in chat. Use dollar index for reference? No, I don't. I used to, not anymore. Made no big difference. This is crazy. It made no big difference to me, to be honest. Jesus. 5,678 points. Uh, in 26 bars, 36 days. What are we doing, man? April 2026. Surprisingly, not the best month. When was what? Oh, when COVID's April was the best month on of Nasdaq at all times. This is so last month was Nasdaq's best performing month. Second best performing month of all time. Do I trade gold? Yeah. Yeah, I do trade gold occasionally. Haven't been a big fan of it. Have not been a big fan of it lately, actually. But yeah, press the like button. Press the like button. Yeah, that is crazy, man. That is absolutely nuts. See if I can move this over towards desktop. Get this into perfect. These PM sessions have been slow, man. Excuse me. Yeah, I no longer use the dollar index for reference. It's 233. I don't know. If we can get to the 604s, I might be interested in doing some business. But apart from that, it's looking really, really stale. Incredibly, incredibly stale. It's like watching paint dry, you know? 604s. Yeah, I would need to see a retrace back down into the 600s. What did we get up to? 640. This is crazy, man. The fact that we're what 360 points away from 29K is absolutely insane. But there by tomorrow. And just a friendly reminder, we do have NFP on Friday. Non-farm payroll gets released this Friday. Can you expand on the deviations you mentioned earlier? Absolutely, man. God, crazy. Um, so I'm not sure exactly how you trade, but it's fairly simple, right? Um, you grab a swing. Let's say hypothetically, we wanted to use this hourly swing that just formed on ES from 11, 12 to 1 and now 2, seeing this expansion. This is actually a really good example of a classic swing. You have just a three candle formation where you have a higher low, a lower low, and then a higher low. That's basically the basis for the swing. If you zoom in on this chart, let's say on a 5 or a 1 minute scale or a 1 minute time frame, there is a leg that technically quote unquote manipulated into the lows. What do I mean by that? There was a price leg that led us into these lows. And so essentially what you're looking for is you're looking for the high and the low that manipulated quote unquote into the low that I have marked out here. So if I were to turn this into a line chart, there are two answers that you'll give me when I ask you what what led us into the low that I have marked out there. And it's either you're going to say this high or this high. They're both valid. They're both valid. And they both led us into the lows. And so what do I like mean by manipulated? What I mean by manipulated is you pretty much is like before you go into a low, right? Let's say we have this random low from a very long time ago, right there. And then we're trading up here, we're trading up here, whatever. Before we get into this low, every single price leg has a high before it makes the low. Obviously, every low comes from a high that was made, and every high comes from a low. I need you to stick with me here. So, whenever a low is taken out, think about the high that was created before the low is taken out, and the one that led you into the expansion of that price leg. So, in this particular case, and the reason I use a line chart, it's just because it's easier to visualize. But if you look at this low that was taken, which is the one, the bold line, you can see that very clearly. This is the high that led us into this low. the high that led us into the low. So that'll technically be your manipulation leg. That'll be technically the price leg that was the sole reason for the sweep. So you grab that high and you grab this low. And then you anchor your fib retracement tool um, on TradingView at least. It should be the same across. And then you plot it from that low to that high. And then you go over to your settings, and what you do is you're pretty much creating a projection of this range that you've just anchored to. That projection is going to be from -2 to 2.5 and then to -4. And so basically what it does is that it grabs this and extends it out times that. So from here to here, it extends it out times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, etc. You can see that by trying my best to. There's one, whoops. There's two roughly. Bear with me, I'm trying my best to do this. There's three, there's four. So what you're doing is that you're pretty much projecting the measurement of the manipulation leg and adjusting or looking for a retracement or a reversal at these projections. And so if you look at a chart and you do this consistently, you'll notice that 2 to 2.5 is a zone where you can see a lot of retracements. And then -4 or the fourth projection, fourth range projection is also a area that provides um, a reversal or a some sort of resistance. And so it's good to have because, in my opinion, when you're trading all-time highs, you can use this tool, or you can obviously use um, you can use measured moves, which is a close, it's like a familiar, it's like a cousin of this concept. But if I were to give you an example, like for example, let's grab this manipulation leg here, this low, that high. You can see that if I were to anchor from there to there, we're currently within, or we're about to be currently within the 2 to 2.5. 2 to 2.5 here led us to a small retracement, and then 2 to 2.5 also aligns with the 4 of this smaller range. So ideally, what you want to do is you want to coordinate and kind of make sure that these projections align with something that you're seeing on a higher time frame scale. So for example, what other cherry-picked example can we give here? From there to there. You can see that this manipulation leg from this high to this low, because it swept out the lows, and then an expansion higher, we managed to tap into 2 to 2.5 and then saw a retrace. Managed to tap into the 4 extension and then managed to see a retrace. So I like to use these during all-time highs because it gives me some sort of a price reference and to understand whether we're overextended or not. So if we head over to, for example, our daily chart, grab the manipulation leg low, the manipulation leg high, and you can see that we're now starting to get into the 2 to 2.5 zone, which leads me to believe that we could potentially see a retrace here on indices because we are slightly overextended. But then again, I don't like to fight without confirmation. Excuse me. These projections are essentially useless without the use of information. So whenever one of these zones comes up, what you have to see is a sweep of a higher time frame high, and then a rejection of CSD, an order block, whatever it is that you use. But the idea is that you pair both of them with that. So it's an extra added confluence. Hopefully that made sense. In this case, we do something similar, right? Minus 4 is at around 699s. So we can see that we now have closed above the 2.5. So expectation is that we can potentially get into the 699s. But you can also use measured moves, right? What do I mean by measured moves? It's simple. Take a look at this expansion here. This expansion higher. You guys are gonna be like, oh, but that's silly, but that's silly, but that's silly. Whatever. We can grab this expansion leg, apply it to the new expansion leg, and use that as a reference for the for where the measurement should land. That's just technical analysis. Yep, that's exactly what it is, you know? Silly concept. Silly concept. Yeah, but these I do like measured moves. I don't really use them that often, but I do use them when we're at all-time highest price action. Because it gives me an idea of where we are, like how overextended we are. Are we way above the previous range is high? Um, Gives me kind of an idea of where we would like to see a retrace. But yeah, the 2 to 2.5 and the 4 projections, I don't like to call them standard deviations because it's not really a standard deviation, like from no technical standpoint. Um, it's basically just a projection of the manipulation leg. So you grab the measurement of the manipulation leg and then you anchor it out or you multiply it or range it out times one, times two, times three, times four. And you'll find that 2 to 2.5 is a really sweet spot as well as 4. You know what's so interesting, Darian? I haven't seen people use them recently. People haven't been using them as much. So you know what? Let's bring back the concept. Haven't seen anyone use them since 22. Let's bring back the concept and come up with a name and coin it, call it differently, and then tell everybody that it works at 100% win rate. Are you down for this? Anybody? Anybody else? Who wants to join the cult? Let's coin it. Now that everybody's forgotten about it, let's bring back this concept that everybody's forgotten about, rename it, recycle it, ship it out. You know what I'm saying? Being sarcastic, by the way, guys. Hopefully, none of you take me seriously. Sell a 10K course. Surgical cuts, the key to profitability. Exactly. Let's run this script right now. 888, 10K course. Man, you've got the right idea. You know exactly what's going on. I need like a soundboard. What if I had a soundboard? How entertaining would that be? I'd keep everyone with a short attention span in here. Be like, fa, etc., etc. It would be beautiful. Have a soundbite of Low saying merp or hot buns. Thanks for supporting me on the gram, by the way. Don't think I don't see you. I appreciate every like that you give me. I won't forget when I'm famous off the gram. Instagram famous. I need to do more inspirational quotes and stuff on Instagram. You know what's really funny though? Like requests, you do options or only futures? Dude, I reopened my Instagram. I haven't had Instagram in maybe since COVID, since 2020. I haven't had Instagram since 2020. So it's been 6 years. Lost to G on my live account accidentally thinking I had new eval selected. Oh my God. Jesus, I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry. Dude, that sucks. That is an expensive lesson, man. Wait, does Instagram tell you if somebody took a screenshot of the chat? Because I just took a fucking screenshot. It's a buy or sell? None, dude. Don't touch this right now. But yeah, I haven't had Instagram in 6 years, and I recently opened it back up, and I have these people, or not opened it back up, but I created a new account just to create content, and I've had these people from high school follow me back, and it kind of feels a little bit awkward, like not. I feel like they're kind of expecting a follow back, and it's not because like I don't want to follow them back, but it's just because it's like you're from high school, like I don't really know you, um, and this is like mainly just for work. You know what I mean? I'm not there for leisure. Because, man, those Instagram reels can be very distracting. But I don't use it much, which is good. I feel like I use it like less because I know that it's only for work. So I definitely use it less. Just beam me up. Oh man, if I ever made a trading Instagram, I would still use the do it, dude. I don't know. Why not? Just do it. Do it. Just don't get distracted. Oh, I mean, you already have an Instagram. You get distracted, be honest with me. Don't lie to me. Let's backtest, guys, because this is like hell. This is hell on earth. Just beam me up, just beam me up. uh what's up, 007? Let's backtest. Because this is actually I'm about to blow my brains out watching this. Share, Tradezilla, backtesting, backtesting, share. Where's that? Tradezilla, share. I think you guys should be able to see this. Okay, cool. First of all, 13 hours and 51 minutes time spent backtesting is an absolute lie because I've spent nearly, I don't even know, probably 100 hours minimum backtesting. I have 334 trades done here, 66 trades done here, which means 400 trades plus the 86, 400 and around 500 trades on TradeZilla alone. But let's continue this one actually. So this was the banger that we caught yesterday, I think. Can you guys see my time frames? Should be able to. Okay, cool. Have you always been trading this way? Yeah, I have, and obviously like things change over time. I think you just end up getting you end up you end up changing your style a little bit, or you end up refining or getting rid of stuff. That's what refining is. It's like after you're able to collect information on your model, you can practically um you can practically remove all the stuff that you don't need and then keep the stuff that does work. God. This feels like this feels like an African trader long, actually, the one that I took yesterday. Okay. Let's let's go back to the start of the New York session. Okay, so here in this particular case, I'd like to see a revisit back into these lows. So able to pull from this low to that high. That's your premium, that's your discount. I would like to see us tap back into the 37s. So first low at a discounted price point, tag into the 37s and then get a 15-second CISD. Okay, so there's our tag. Let's see if we can now get a closure back above the 34s, because then I'd be kind of inclined to long. And then on top of that, like we'd be able to confirm a 5-minute swing. if possible. If not, if we don't get the 5 minute swing, then we'll move forward. Yeah, no 5 minute swing. Let's see if we can. Okay, so no confirmation there, no entry here. We did sweep out just this external here now. Um, can we get something? What's this looking like? Can you guys see my screen perfectly? Super the previous hour low as well. Did not get that close. Yes. Okay, sweet. So I want to see it close above the 32s. Okay, we got that closure. Now I want to see a retrace. So again, 5 minute swing, pretty easy. External as well. I want to see if we can get back below into a discounted price point. So we tapped into that discount. Okay, starting to get those closures. So I'm gonna look for a long out of here with a stop at the 0.25s. I'm gonna target there. Okay, let's see if we can get this play. So now we have here a retrace back into the 15-second OB. You'll reaccumulate at 9:20. You have a 5 minute swing confirmed, or a previous super the previous hour low confirmed. You've got a 5 minute closure confirmed. So I want to see if we can actually manage to pull out of here. And then if not, it's looking ugly for us, boys. No. Whoa. Okay. Um, nice. Wait, did it not enter me? I don't know. For some reason, something's wrong. I don't know. Confirm. How do I? No, 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 no. I'm gonna trail my stop to the 44s, and that's me stopped out. Dude, what an insane move. Two ticks from that low as well. What a crazy, crazy move. I thought I didn't put my order in actually, but it was just the chart playing with me. Beautiful play here. Let me break this down to you guys once more. Super the previous hour low, candle above the candle closure above the candle that pierced the low, which means the 910 candle needed to see closure above. You got that closure at 920, and then I wanted to see a retrace back into a discount of this like here. You got that retrace, you got the 15-second OB. So if I mark out the 15-second OB, it's right around there. That is the 15-second OB because that is the candle that pierced. And then you pretty much just saw a reaccumulation into the highs. Beautiful stuff, actually. The reason I like the 15-second is because I'm able to gauge reactions really quickly. Uh, Danny trades. Danny trades wants to fight Patrick. That's hilarious. What's up, Alex? We're just running some back tests because current price action is just like there's absolutely nothing to do. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Holy cow. I'm happy that I finished already for today. I mean, same to be honest. This morning was great. Were you there for the aim session or no? No, I was recording a video. Look at you. Ah, dude, I love the 15-second model, man. Witnessed you winning. I love the 15-second model. What a beautiful. What a beautiful thing, man. Look at this perfect tap into the 15-second OB. And then just let her run. Let her let it trail, man. Let it trail. Oh my God. What a beautiful, beautiful trade. Let it trail. Beautiful, beautiful trade. But yeah, managing multiple platforms is hard, I feel now. Nah, dude, don't let it be hard. Don't let it be hard. Let one, how many trades do you normally take a week? I want to say five. Nah, I'm lying. Eight. Nah, I'm lying. 12. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can take anywhere from, it depends. It really just depends on a good week, like where I'm feeling the price action can really feed me. I can take up to 10 trades, 10 to 12. Um, but in a week where I know that things are really just looking kind of like not good for me or in shambles or it's not really like a market I want to participate in, then you're gonna be where I'm gonna be looking at around five trades. Yeah. Because like I understand like on Monday and Tuesday, if by Tuesday I don't have a good read on price, I'm like either decreasing my risk or you trading any props at the moment? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm trading pretty much right now, Tradify Lucid, Tradify Lucid, take profit. Tradify Lucid, take profit. You've seen the TPT update? No, I haven't. What is it? By the way, guys, if you guys at your favorite futures firms, we've got the codes up, 40% off Lucid Trading, 40% off TPT. TPT is daily payouts. Yeah, my funded futures is 20% off as well. You make sure to use code LAB. Go over to Compare, create an account, use code LAB, and you'll see the benefits. Trades can now automatically close instead of resulting into breach. Beautiful. Honestly, I didn't really mind the breaching. I think if you're a responsible trader, then you should know where your positions are. I know that we all make mistakes, but like it's not that hard to press the flatten button. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that hard to press the flatten button. Shouldn't be hard at all, actually. Like every single time before I log off or I close out a trade, I literally spam the flatten button. Every single time I close out of a trade, even if it already closed the position, I double check, I make sure, and I flatten. I just literally spam that flatten button. Like, why would you even trade close to the market close? Yeah, true, true. Anyways, guys, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna call it there. This market's not really doing much for me. These PM sessions have been incredibly slow. I'm gonna try and bring on Leo or Bray for the next one. We'll do the PM session together, so at least there can be two people here, speaking with you all. But yeah, this session has just been so slow. There's nothing for me to do here. Um, so yeah. Stay tuned. Make sure to, use code LAB, go to Profit.Compare, create an account, follow Profit Compare on Instagram, X, the Lab, X, Instagram, X. If you are watching on X, head over to youtube.com/at the Lab Live, and show some love. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Actually, I'll be on for the PM session. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all.